Leave Nation, happy Tuesday! Tuesday is my YouTube day, so it's also a spring break for my son. So the morning I spent doing a whole bunch of multitasking. So we did videos in the car while Nina went to Costco, pick up some supplies. So while she's in there, I'm in the car filming. Then we came back, did some stuff with my son, taking this break to be here with you guys. And then back to a mix of more time with Hayden, more time making videos. Anyway, it's a crazy 2 weeks. My son has 2 weeks break, so we're spending 5 hours a day together, which cuts into my time to do other stuff. But that's fine. It's okay. That's the best. And so multitasking, we do it. Anyway, welcome everybody. IG Live with Angela in the house. Ooh, IG Live with Angela and Zandaman. I saw your Jeff Bezos clip, which is awesome. So that's going to be scheduled out soon. Zanda, we got to increase the quality. The quality of your video camera was a little low for what we need, but we're still going to put it in there. But for future ones, we'll have to fix it up. Anyway, Heart Healthy Hustle says, "Yo, appreciate. Welcome to the chat. IG Live with Angela says quality time with family. Hi, Evan from New Zealand. Happy birthday, Nina. It was Nina's birthday yesterday. That was super fun. It was one of those days like, do I cheat on the diet? It's been 115 days of my 90-day challenge. Like, no, we're not cheating on the diet today. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do a little bit more. We're gonna go a little bit further. I don't know when. I'm gonna wake up one day and feel like, you know what? Okay, we did enough. And then we'll move on to the next thing. I'm supposed to go live with Brian. Brian, if you're here in the chat, let me know so we can bring you in, have some fun. What else do we got? Evan, tell me something about the YouTube algorithm. The thing that they care most, YouTube, what they care most about is just that you watch. Like, are people watching your videos? So watch time is still the most important thing. We aim for 10-minute plus videos. Aim to make videos every single day. It'll make a big difference. So if you're once a week, or if you're not consistent, go once a week. If you're once a week, go 3 times a week. If you're 3 times a week, go daily. And once you're daily, really start paying attention to the data to see which series are working and which ones aren't. Let's see. If you guys got other questions, we'll wait for Brian. Pop it down below. I'll do my best to answer as many as possible. Where are you? I'm in Toronto, Canada. It's cold. It's cold today. It's cold today. But we're going to get some warm coming up soon. Man, what should everyone do tomorrow? Don't worry about tomorrow. Worry about what you're going to do today. What are you doing today? That's what matters. What are we talking about today? Well, we're waiting for Brian. I don't see him in the chat. Maybe we got our lines crossed, but it's whatever you want to talk about. While we wait for Brian to pop in. And if Brian doesn't pop in, then I'm just doing mad Q&A with you guys, which will be fun too. We haven't done a full-on Q&A session for a while. My time gets booked up. Hello from Denver. Love those lives. So I need to go back and see Denver because it was 2 years ago yesterday that I broke my neck in Denver on Nina's birthday. And the only thing I really got to see in Denver was the inside of a hospital room. So, and then we went from the hospital basically and then left. We went to one diner or something, I think, some famous diner, and then we left. So I didn't get the chance to see Denver. So we'll have to come back to Denver. We'll have to come back to Denver and make it happen. Let's see. What else we got? Brian, if you're there, let me know. Otherwise, we keep going. Camille in the house, Fadla Moon in the house, Farzad in the house, Jason in the house. Welcome aboard. JJ. All right, well, let's go through some rapid fire questions. And Brian, if you're there, let me know. How to negotiate with people that know you. The best thing is to show that you actually know them. Like, what do they care about? What do they care about? And what's the value that you can bring them? The better you know somebody else and their needs. I'm a big fan of being somebody's chief goal officer. So if you actually understand what their needs are and what their goals are, it makes negotiation even easier. Because it's not even really negotiation. It's about helping them get what they want so you can get what you want. If Just had 27 inches of snow? Wow. Okay, great. Well, it's a lot better than here. That's crazy. I July with Angela. Looking forward to Movement Makers Thursday. Join us if you can. So much value. This Thursday is part 2 of my 9-step ultimate coaching process. I got to sit down and finish off the slides for it. I'm super excited by it. There's also a model that we touched on last time about how to coach the uncoachable. And I have a model for that. I just don't want to, I'm going to save it because I don't know if I want to do 3 back-to-back coaching, like how to coach sessions. But if you guys want me to do how to coach the uncoachable, that could be its own little session afterwards. I'll drop hints and seeds, but if you guys want that, let me know. How to know if I'll be a good entrepreneur? By doing. Listen, you got to do it. By playing, by testing, by tasting, by trying. You won't know until you actually get out there. How do you know if you like pizza? Well, you try it, and then you see. Right? You won't know. It's impossible to know in advance. You got to get out and start doing. Okay, let me do one last look for Brian, and if not, then we'll just pop on. Trenton Jones in the house. Welcome. Rohan, Asim, Beto, Jason, Sam, Dorothy, Ollie. I like your picture, Ollie. That's a great smile you got there, man. Willie, Emma, Dan, trending topics, Judith, Roman. All right. Okay. We're doing Q&A. What do you got? Pop it down below. Let's see what I can do to help. Have you spoke with Ken McElroy? No, I don't know who that is, but maybe I should. What are the 3 mistakes that people make when they start a business? 1, they don't start soon enough. 2, they're trying to be perfect. And 3, they spend a whole bunch of money before they make it. How's that? He's a Robert Kiyosaki advisor. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I just haven't heard of him, but that could be my ignorance. Asim said, I never thought you were going to read my name. Hey, you gotta believe, man. Zan says, wow, heck yeah, how to coach the uncoachable. Well, listen, post it as a top. I'll probably touch on it this Thursday in Movement Makers. But not everybody in the group wants to be a coach, right? So I'm not going to do 3 back-to-back coaching, like how to coach sessions, unless you guys really want it. So put that as a topic for the next Movement Makers, and we'll see. I got a lot to say on how to coach the uncoachable. What else? Is your hood part of your brand? We are going to start selling these. Pablo and Movement Makers has been on me like crazy. It's like, how do I buy your hoodie? I'll give you $200 to buy your hoodie. So we're close. The thing is, these have to ship from Canada because you can't buy these anywhere. So I get them. I have a local partnership with a business here, and we make them for me. And the goal was never to sell them, but people keep asking about them. So we'll because I like how the logo matches the color here, matches the drawstrings, matches the arms, right? So it all fits super well. But none of the print-on-demand services sell this. So you just get the regular black or white or whatever color hoodies. So how cool is that? That the inside of the hood? Come on. Anyway, I'll let you guys know when it does come out. But also the mugs. Oh, I don't have the mugs. I got samples of the mugs. There's a Believe on one side, and the other side is. Let me show you the mugs. These aren't ready to go yet, but listen, sneak peek. You guys get the sneak peek. Sneak peek. Hold on. Let me show you the mugs. Okay. Just came out of the dishwasher. Okay, so you got the Believe on one side, which is fine, and then Be a Force for Good. Can we see it? This is the Be a Force for Good mug. So stay tuned. We're gonna have some of that stuff ready at some point. Hello, Nina. Happy belated to Nina. Nina says thank you. Oh, it's Brian. Brian, there he is. We've been trying to bring you in. All right, we're bringing Brian in. Brian is here. All right, and there he is.
Evan, how are you?
Good, man. How are you? We were trying to find you.
You figured it out. It is great to be in your presence. I love Believe Nation and what you do. And I happened to be on a Sunday podcast you were on with some group around the world. And you gave, it was like 3 Sundays ago. And you gave a little bit of an introduction to what you do. And then it was a, hey, if you like this, join me on Tuesday. And I thought that was a really effective technique. And then I joined that on Tuesday, and you showed the 10 things you need to do to set yourself up on, you know, the foundations, like what's your why, what's your how, who have you helped out, tell them your story. And I thought that was such incredibly powerful content that you were, you know, giving away for free. And then there was a, hey, and by the way, there's more. And I felt such value out of the 2 meetings that, you know, I got, you know, I logged on and paid some money for the rest of the master class, I think it was. But one of the challenges for me, I'm really doing well on LinkedIn. I'm an automobile dealer. I'm the largest Honda and Acura dealer in the country. I'm considered in the space an influencer. We developed some voice technology with Google, where I can say, hey, Google, talk to Paragon Honda, and it will. And then I can say, hey, schedule a service appointment, and it will. And your car will get picked up and serviced overnight while you're sleeping and put back in your driveway. And I call that a frictionless transaction because you can do it without touching, swiping, or doing anything else. And the content I'm posting on Instantly well, but I can't seem to get any traction on YouTube. And, you know, with the same content there. And I don't know if it's my agency's lack of understanding of YouTube. Certainly there is my lack of understanding on YouTube, but I don't know if it's the agency's lack. And that's an area that you're doing really well on. So I thought, hey, how do I get to talk to you, and what can I do to help that? And I don't want stuff for free. I don't mind paying for it. You know, I'd love to help me amplify my voice and my ability to do good in this space.
Let's do a dive, man. What's your YouTube channel?
Brian Benstock. I think Brian Benstock.
Okay.
Maybe that. And BRIAN, Benstock, BENSTOCK.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, let me pull it up. How long you had your channel?
A couple of years.
Okay.
And
okay, so you got 2 here. You got Brian. Which one are we looking at? This one, Brian Benstock, or Brian Benstock?
yes.
Which one? There's 2.
I'm trying to find the right one.
Okay, we'll load both. You can tell me.
Okay.
Okay, this is one.
So, okay.
And then this is the other one.
That's the one I'm trying to work with. The one you have up now.
This one here. Okay. Brian Benstock. So you have put up 78 videos. The other one you have 142 videos on. So you've been putting up some content.
Yeah.
I like. Okay, so a couple things here. So let's look at this. This is. I'll save this. You can have the replay. Your team can have a replay. But let's go through some quick hits on what you can do to grow this. Okay, first off, your banner here at the top. I need to see your face.
Okay. So, okay. Hang on.
Okay.
Let me
I need to see your face. I'll save this. You can go back and watch it again.
Okay.
Or
Okay,
the
great.
team can too. But just quickly, I need to see your face here. This, I would zoom in on the face, and I would make it not black and white if you have this cut picture in not black and white.
All right. Okay.
Color stands out more. Now, mine is black and white, but it's because I don't have that picture in color, and I really like that picture. But if you've got this picture in color, it would stand out more. Next, this is why you're not winning. All of these videos are way too short. Like 2 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 1 minute, 1 minute, 2 minutes. Those are all too short. We got to go 10 minimum.
Okay.
Some of these are like 43 seconds, 39 seconds.
You know, and that's the mistake that maybe we're making. We're trying to take some stuff that we would use for an Instagram format where we want it to be less than a minute. And we're trying to repurpose that for YouTube.
So now you just need to flip the order. You go long form on YouTube and then repurpose that for Instagram. So you take a 10-minute video. What's one of these things? Buying a car end-to-end online. right? And that's going to be a video. You made that video a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
You make that a 10-minute video, and then you clip it for Instagram, for LinkedIn, for everything else. So I love the repurposing that you're doing. Just switch the order.
Got it.
And why someone like you can win is because you've done this for so many years.
Right.
Somebody who's just getting started would have a hard time making a 10-minute video because they just don't know enough.
Yeah.
You know enough.
Subject matter expert, so we can certainly go through all the nuances of it, and it could probably make a couple of videos out of the 10.
Yeah. For Instagram or LinkedIn, for sure. Yeah, one 10-minute video could be 5 Instagram posts potentially.
Right. Okay.
And they could also be quotes like inside your 10-minute video. So gaining your time in front of the camera is the most valuable thing. So if you go in and you're filming one video that then becomes 3 Instagram videos and 5 Instagram quotes, because you have a one-liner in there that then becomes a picture on Instagram.
A pull quote, yeah.
Pull quote, yeah, that's an Instagram post. Especially is there anybody on your team who can pull stuff out of you? Who's
no, we've got some really good people in doing that. Again, a lot of the videos on a LinkedIn are working because there's a lot of people that follow me industry wide.
Mm-hmm.
But getting that traction on YouTube is just not there. And I'll see 200 views or 300 views per us on LinkedIn. Yep. A couple of thousand.
Yeah, well, the thing is with YouTube is that the content will live longer. So the video that you posted, let's see, what your most popular video is talking about the Acura TLX, and then the heyday of Acuras today. Some of these videos are 3 months old, 3 years old, 3 years old, 2 years old. So like no LinkedIn video from 3 years ago is going to still get you views today.
Right, exactly that.
And same thing with Instagram, and same thing with Facebook and Twitter, wherever else you're posting.
Now, Evan, on the top bar where we've got a signature, it's a long, skinny, rectangular bar. So how do you put a picture up there? You want a picture up there, and just trying to figure out what how would I put a photograph up there, being that you've got a long and thin spot there.
So you put your face, and then you put, look, I'll show you mine. If I load mine.
Yeah, got it. Perfect. Got it. Yeah, and a quote next to it. That's great. That's awesome.
You can still have your website there.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Yeah, and you can also turn, so here, your top banner, you've got this part over here.
Right.
That could be your website as the go-to. So I can one-click link over to your site.
Got it.
And it could be a landing page or just be your homepage, whatever you want. So yeah, definitely going longer on the content.
You don't need me to tell you this, but you do a lot of good, in the world. Your content's really, really good.
Trying.
And it does a lot of good. And you boil it down into, the simple, whether it be ET's 50 best. That during COVID, I watched ET's 50, and you think 50's too long, and I watched the whole thing, and it was really great because I was locked in the basement, businesses were closed, and it was such a good kick in the ass. And then I had a Zoom meeting, basically taking the notes from that and using that. Hey guys, we're tougher than we think. Hey, this is, entrepreneurs are here to solve problems. We've never had more problems. There's more opportunity now, and that stuff was just really good. So I thought I'd share.
Cool.
You already.
It's awesome. One unanticipated side benefit is a lot of entrepreneurs who have teams now are sharing it with their teams to say, "Hey, sales team, watch this video."
Yeah, that's
video, right? So yeah, it's been a fun byproduct. Okay, so longer videos are going to definitely help. Just paying attention to our titles. So like this, your most recent one is, when is the best time to buy a car? There's no R on it.
Well, you want everything?
To buy a car, so unless you're from Boston, then maybe that works. Yeah. But also just thinking about it, like this one here says how to be frictionless. you got to put a little bit more in there. If people don't know who you are, what does that mean? You could be anything.
Headlines,
right?
headlines mean everything. They do get you to,
Yeah, and assume that people don't know who you are. This is the goal, right? Even so, on my channel, it's 85 to 87% of people who watch my content are non-subscribers, which is good. It's what you want. That means you're growing. So how to be frictionless, it could be anything. I'm sure the content's good, but the title, we need to sell it a little bit more for people who don't know who you are to want to click.
right.
I love that you're doing kind of a face and text on it. It's great.
And the top should mirror that.
You what?
The top should mirror that.
So not exactly, not an exact mirror. Think of it as a headline and a subheadline.
Yeah, I like the yellow that you use in yours. I think it was just yellow that you showed me. Something. I'm saying the banner at the top.
Oh, the banner. Yeah, your overall, Brian.
Yeah.
What do we stand for? I don't know. You just have a website. Like, why am I going to follow you, subscribe to you, care about what you have to say? Something.
Do we want content videos like you outlined in the 10 videos to build your file?
I wouldn't for you. Those would be like the first 10 to make.
Right, right.
That's for people who don't know where to start and don't know what content to make. And that's a good brochure. For you, you're already making a couple videos a week.
Right.
So keep going. Like those themes are great.
And didn't you say a video a day?
Wherever you're.
So if you're one a week, and then
if you're 3 times a week, I want you to go daily.
Right.
So for you, it'd be just figuring out 1/2 day a week to sit. If you want to go daily, it'd be you half a day a week in the studio. And by studio is whatever, it's your office. Like it doesn't have to be a studio. You can,
and we've done that. We have a videographer come in and we have let's say 10 subjects, and we'll bank subjects, and then they cut it up and edit it.
Yeah, so just go longer now on the subjects.
Right.
Tell me about a client who struggled with this. Tell me how do I actually do it. Just take me deeper into it. For your thumbnails, I'm liking them. The face and the text on the left really works. I would pop in on the face more, zoom in more, so it's a headshot. So if you look at mine again, you know, I'm living my own. You know, if you look at all of these, like look how big the face is.
But it really is border to border.
Headshot, yeah, because people are watching on their phones. Right, we design on desktop, and your designers are working on Photoshop on their computers, and it looks big and huge and everything. But then when people go to their phones, they see this tiny face. Right. So it's easy I want people to recognize a Brian Benstock. This is Brian Benstock, not just some white dude in a suit.
Right.
So when you zoom in on the face, it's a lot easier to see. Never have the thumbnail text be the exact same as the text of the title. So be impactful in your field, exact same text on the thumbnail as the title. You want to switch it up. So you think of it as a headline and subheadline. You have 2 chances to get somebody to click. You're basically just saying the same thing twice. So we want to have something related, but not exactly the same. That might make me want to click more on it. And then I would always use an accent color. The text is all white. So if you look at mine, it's white in the gold. You could be white in whatever.
We were using a bright gold for a while, and I don't know how or when we decided to go away from that.
Yeah, I don't see any of them on your channel to be that, but that's fine. I mean, I would go.
Yeah, the decision may have been made to switch those out and then do it uniformly.
Yeah, and you definitely need some quality control on the titles, because you got like, when is the best time to buy a car, which we already talked about, but then, you know, how management continues to evolve is how management continues to evolve. So 2 out of your last 4 videos have typos in the title.
Yeah, that's an error. That's a problem.
I mean, it's an easy enough fix. Just somebody's just probably trying to push it out too quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, and every now and then we make mistakes too, so it's not the end of the world. But just
Well, it lives there till you fix it, and it shouldn't. We're presenting ourselves as professionals, and that should be spelling should be handled. It's too easy to spell.
Yeah. Just part of the process. Yeah, I mean, just put it into a Word document, and it'll tell you that there's a typo. Just part of the process. Yeah, I think that's a good start. I think inside all the videos, it could be, there could be improvements, but the benefit is all of these things I'm talking about are pretty easy fixes. The hard part is actually having knowledge and being good on camera, which you know how to do. You have the knowledge.
Yeah. I think I do.
And that reorder, think, okay, YouTube long form first, 10-minute videos, and then we cut for all of our other platforms.
Great.
Yeah.
What services are you offering to work one-on-one with somebody?
I don't really. There's a package with my publisher. I think if you buy like a certain number of books to get some one-on-one time or 6 months of time or something, I forget what that offer is. If you want to email in or DM or whatever, I can get that link off to you. Where basically my publisher wanted, so some people buy bulk books and then they give it to their team or they give it to their customers or whatever, and then we get that time.
Is your new book out?
Built to Serve. It's the same book that I've been talking about. The 10-pack of contents in there. A lot of the foundational concepts come from there as well too.
Great.
Yeah. The other thing, I know you're part of Movement Makers, but the other one to look at is Brandlytics, which is basically all focused on YouTube, where I analyze. It's a group thing, but I analyze people's channels and then also share my thoughts. So that might be you or might be somebody on the team who's responsible for this thing.
And Evan, where would I find that?
If you just DM, it's on the homepage, Brandlytics. Like if you go to evancarmichael.com, you can see the Brandlytics page. But if you just DM after this or email in to Yelena, we can send you the link.
Terrific. Well, that's a good start, my friend.
Yeah.
I appreciate the time.
A lot of people, the perception in your industry is that it's just sell. Like they don't even care about me. And you being the guy who says, hey, like I actually care about education. I care that you make an informed decision, and my reputation means something to me, and I'm here for you. Like is rare in your industry, and so I think it's a really great chance for you to stand out. I'm a big fan.
Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate everything you do.
I love it. All right.
Watching, okay?
Talk to you soon. Thanks, Brian.
We'll speak again. Thanks, Evan.
All right. Cheers.